Hi everybody, thanks so much for joining me on this episode of Autism News You Can Use. Today I'm going to be talking about something all young people can't wait to do, and something that just completely panics all parents. I'm going to be talking with you about driver training resources. Yep, more and more of our young people who have autism are learning to drive. This is a good thing. I know, it's tough to hear that, right? But it's a good thing. It gives them freedom. It gives them independence. And it's good for us to see because we need to know that they can be as independent as possible. And it's happening all around us. So it's wonderful that we have resources in almost every state now. I would actually think in every state now. But before I get into the resources, I just want to say hello and introduce myself to those of you who are new. I'm Susan McCorkindale. I'm an author and an autism advocate. I'm also the mother of 2 sons, one of whom has high-functioning autism. I've been involved in autism advocacy since his diagnosis, and my passion is finding out information and sharing it with parents who don't have the time to do the research that I have the luxury to do because it dovetails with my work as a writer and with my work also as a magazine editor. So I have the luxury of time to go combing through the internet and making phone calls and finding things out that I have never known and sharing them with those it can benefit, like yourselves and your young adults. So I don't have a degree. I'm just like every other parent out there trying to do what's good for my kid, trying to navigate the world of autism and trying to share what I've discovered with you folks so that hopefully it makes your life a little easier and it gives your individual who has autism the opportunity to live their fullest life possible. So today I want to talk to you about driving. And in Virginia, we have a wonderful facility. It used to be known as Woodrow Wilson Rehabilitation Center. These days, it goes by the name Wilson Workforce, which is awesome as far as I'm concerned, because my son attended Woodrow when it was known as a rehab center. And he went there for the driving program, and he hated it. He absolutely hated it. He hated knowing he was in a rehab center while all his other friends were in college. And he was miserable. So he escaped. He left. And he got a friend to pick him up and drive him home. But by the time he got home, he had been through their incredible driving course, because it is incredible. They can teach your individual how to drive. So what I did to my son after he made his escape and showed up at the front door, I said, great, the young man who picked you up from school, he's going to finish your training. He's going to get you back out on the road, get you ready for that test. But Casey was ready for the test because of Woodrow. He passed on the first try, okay? It's a great program. It's located in Fishersville, Virginia. I'm going to give you the link and all the details in the text underneath this video. But it's Woodrow Wilson. It's www.wrrc.net. Okay? I'm just going to confirm that because I do not have any memory anymore. It's very awful getting old. Yep. www.wrrc.net. It's a great program. It really is. Get online, click into driving resources, and read all about it. They have some tremendous specialists. Don't tell your child it's a rehab center. Tell him it's Woodrow Wilson Workforce, okay? If there's anything like my kid, they'll flip out. The other thing that we all have beyond the state of Virginia and in every state is access to a website that gives you information on certified driving rehabilitation specialists who are in your area. And they're not all certified. Some of them are just driving rehabilitation service providers, okay? But they all have years of experience. They have all been trained to work with individuals who have autism, who have anxiety, who have very severe ADHD, panic disorder. They are teaching these young people to drive. They've got the skills to do so. And it's really cool because just like a driving instructor comes to the house to pick up your neurotypical driver, driving instructor comes to your house to pick up your kid with special needs, gets them out on the road, gets them ready to take their driving test. The way it works is you go out to their website, and again, I'm going to give you this information in the text underneath this video, okay? But you get out to their website, and it's www.aded.net. Click on Directory and Services. The first thing that's going to pop up is the opportunity to take a look at a certified driver rehabilitation specialist versus a driver rehabilitation specialist. Read that page. Click on the link, read the page, see the differences. Some people, like I said, are certified. Others are not, but they're all part of this network. Okay? As you go down the page, there's a section. Just give me 1 second. Like I said, can't see. There's a page called Types of Programs. Okay? On that page, click on Types of Programs, and it's going to take you to Spectrum Driver Services and Driver Rehabilitation Program. All right? When you click on that, it's going to take you to a 4-page PDF. The third page of that PDF is what you need to look at. It outlines whether your potential driver, will need basic assistance, mid-level, or high level of assistance. Take a look, determine what your driver is going to need. Then return to the top of the screen where it says Directory and Services. Click on that. Then you have options. You can click on Find a Certified Driver Rehabilitation Specialist, or you can click on Find a Driver Rehabilitation Specialist. Okay? Pick your link. Maybe you want to look for the certified folks first. Maybe you just want to find a driver rehabilitation services person first. Click on the link, then fill in the information it asks you for. It's going to ask you for your state, and it's going to ask you for your location in that state. For me, it's Virginia and then Warrenton. Okay, up in New Jersey, it might be New Jersey and then Ridgewood. All right? It's also going to ask you to fill in a name. Don't fill in the name, because that is allowing you to search for a person who you already know who is one of these specialists, all right? So I don't know anybody. Don't fill in that field. Then click after you give them the information that's requested, okay? When I searched in Virginia, I got 20 hits from all over the state for certified driver rehabilitation services providers. 20 hits, including one in Washington, D.C. I felt like I hit the mother lode. I had no idea I had that many options. It was great. If I had known I had that many options, when my son first railed against going to Woodrow Wilson, I would have said, okay, well, we'll do this instead. I'll find you somebody else. It's a great service. When I looked for driver rehabilitation services providers, not the certified ones, I found 6 in Virginia. Now, 6 is still good. I live in a place where there aren't that many terrific services for people who have autism. And I still found 6. And when I went with certified, I found 20. I want you to get out there and take a peek. You don't have to hire these people right off the bat. You have a conversation with them, you interview them, you can meet them, make sure it's a good fit, okay? Try it. It's an unbelievable service. Also, there are driving schools cropping up across the country, okay? Some of them are associated with hospitals. There are places in Philadelphia. Children's Hospital of Philadelphia offers a teen driving service, a teen driving program. And a portion of it, an entire arm of it, is devoted to teaching teens and young adults who have special needs. Okay? There are also driving schools. I discovered one in Ohio called Heights Driving School. They teach everybody, and they're specialists in teaching people with autism, anxiety, severe ADHD. Google, get out there. But first and foremost, hit the association of driver rehabilitation services. Check out what they've got in your area. It's a lifesaver. Okay? I'll see you next time. Thanks again for joining me, and look for the links in the description. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.